Good morning. I'm Gail Anderson. This is Mentoring Moments for Moms. Glad you're here today. Just want to let you know that my husband and I blog on KirbyAnderson.com, and the link is in the profile. So if you're interested in reading some of our blogs on marriage, parenting, personal development, and health, please check us out at that. Also, if you want to see some of our previous scopes, if you look in the profile, there's a catch.me link, and that will give you all the previous scopes. They're saved there. Good to see you all. Thanks, Lisa, and lots of people are here this morning. That is wonderful. Just reviewing a little bit from yesterday, we talked about toys for your kids, how to manage those toys. And the first thing I mentioned, we'll just go over this real quick, is just playing with your kids. Good morning. Happy you're jumping on today. Playing with your kids with their toys so that they know how to use them and just to have enjoyment with them. That teaches them something. Next, teach them to do one toy at a time. And even at a young age, kids can learn to do that. Just play with one toy at a time. The essence is you want them to pick up one thing before they take something else out. Helps keep things a little bit more manageable. Have a decent way for them to pick up so they know where the toys go. If that's in a basket, on a shelf, a certain place in a closet. But just have a place, and that's part of you helping them with pickup, teaching them where things go, and making it a game to pick up. Setting a timer. Let's see if we can clean up this room in 5 minutes. And then my biggest hint of all was to rotate your toys. Don't have all the toys out and available all the time, because that's too many choices for little ones. So have, I'd say, part of your toys up on a shelf unavailable for several months, and then switch them out. They will think it's Christmas. They think they have all brand new toys, and it really keeps things more at a manageable level. But today what I want to talk about is eating out with your kids. As you can imagine, with 5 kids, we did not eat out a lot. Now, there were budgetary reasons for that, but also we were a big train to keep moving in the same direction and to keep on task. So we didn't do it a lot. But when we decided to eat out, we wanted to make sure the experience was a good one for us as well as for our kids. So the first thing you can start with doing is teaching them some manners at home. Often we just let things be a little bit more loose at home. We let them get up from the table during a meal. We don't use napkins, we don't require them to be sure they're not talking while they're eating. But those are things that if you start at home, then that's going to transfer when you go out. Hey everybody, if you like what I'm talking about, give me some hearts. Also, if you want to share this broadcast, swipe to the right and you'll be able to share that with some of your friends. So, start with manners at home and let them get those things as a habit before you go out. Teaching manners can be a game. I know that James Dobson years ago talked about with his kids, if they did not put their napkin in their lap before they started eating, then they had to go stand in the corner. And he talks about how funny he felt standing in the corner because he had forgotten to put his napkin in his lap before eating. Okay, so we're back to talking about eating out. If you are planning on going out to a decent restaurant, then you need to prepare your kids for that. Thank you. Yes. I'm glad you agree with what I'm talking about. Prepare your kids. A lot of this is just a matter of telling them, okay, you guys, this is what we're going to do. This is the expected behavior. Many times we just don't do that with our kids. We just expect them to know. No, you need to start teaching them. And it makes it easier if you focus on just 1 or 2 things each time you go. For instance, if at home you're working on putting your napkin in your lap before you eat and staying at the table, then those are things you want to remind them about before you go into the restaurant. And then you'll be able to follow up on those things as they're there. Okay, everybody got your napkin in your lap? Okay, let's pray and let's eat our meal. It just helps when you prepare them and then you are able to follow through. Eating out. Have I made a list of what to go over before? Okay.